It's human nature to focus our attention and our mind and give all of our energy to what we're really good at. That is what makes us happy. It fulfills us. We have confidence in ourselves because we are good at whatever it happens to be. What we don't focus on, and what we subconsciously put in the back of our minds, and sometimes consciously put in the back of our mind, is what we're not good at, what our flaws are. We all have flaws. We have to come to terms with those flaws and then make a conscious decision to attack those flaws, to write them down, to come up with a plan, to use the principles of intentionality, consistency, and discipline to fight through those flaws, to make them a positive, turn them into something that you are good at, and then kind of really round yourself out so that as you're moving yourself forward, as you're trying to move yourself forward in life, whatever area it happens to be, the more you attack those flaws, the more you correct what those flaws are, it's really going to enhance those things that you're really good at. Your confidence level is going to come up because in the back of your mind, you're not thinking about those flaws anymore. Your attention is fully now on what you're really good at and how you're going to move yourself forward. Dealing with your flaws is hard because you have to come to terms with that, hey, I'm really good at this, but I really suck at that. We all have that. We all have to deal with that. We have to come to terms with it. Bearing those flaws in the back of your mind and saying, I just don't want to deal with that, is not going to help move yourself forward. And those flaws ultimately can hurt you in ways that you don't even really think about, because when they are a flaw, and it's important to address those, and you haven't addressed those, man, they can hit you like a truck. So it's really important that as you're kind of planning out yourself moving forward and you're looking at the big picture of what you want to accomplish in life, yes, what you're good at is critical. Making sure you're moving yourself forward and refining and just improving yourself on what you're really good at is so important. Taking those flaws, though, and making those really an intentional act to fix. Intentionality, consistency, discipline, using those principles to keep moving yourself forward is really important. I'll give you a perfect example. So in my professional life, I'm a project manager. And for years, I struggled with writing project plans because my mind didn't work that way. It didn't work in that systematic, synchronous kind of method of writing all these things down. The way I did it was just, I was very disciplined. I was very detail oriented. I had great notes and I just kind of made things happen. But management would say, we need to see your project plan. We need to see your timelines. We need to see what the variables are, making sure that we're on track. And I couldn't deliver that. And it really impacted my career for a while until I just came to the fact that I have to do a project plan. As much as I don't want to do it, as much as it's not a part of me, I need to make sure that I learn how to do it. And so that flaw that I had in making that plan became a kind of a rogue thing, because as the more I did it, the better I got at it. It really enhanced my ability to manage a project, but it also met the requirements of my management team. And my manager would say, finally, thank you. This is all I've been asking for. And as simple as it was to him to say, why can't you do a project plan? For me, it was a huge burden and it was a huge stress inducer because I didn't want to do it. And I was terrified to do it because I knew I wasn't going to do it right. When you attack those flaws, when you attack those things that you aren't good at and they become things that you are better at, doesn't mean that your flaws are ever going to be perfect and that you're going to be able to move yourself forward. But as you attack a flaw, in your mind, you're going to say, hey, I can do that. I am better than that. Look at me. And so it's a confidence builder. Overcoming your flaws is a true confidence builder, and it will move you to the next level. That's my message for today. When you have a flaw, attack it, understand it, come up with a plan, and turn that flaw into a strength. Have a great day. I'll talk to you later.